Well, I'm at my friend's place. Right. I've showered, I've cleaned, and now let's do this. Priority of success 80%. Why? Because we were too paranoid to do it efficiently. Today we learned, actually, I listened to a new podcast. I was trying to find like a balanced right-wing political argument kind of podcast because I'm pretty much centralist left. And I was like, I should really listen to something, opinions of the other sides of the debate to get an idea. And I listened to Ben Shapiro. And what the fuck? Do not listen to that podcast. That shit will destroy your mind. So we learned that the right are pretty twisted if that is the norm. Very interesting. One thing we did well was painting and driving. Not one thing, painting. One thing we could have done better, arms getting sore. We could have been more, we were reasonably organized. It could have been more motivated. I'll put it that way. Could have been more motivated. But there is no best, only better. I appreciate my friend for helping me today. And I appreciate the extra effort I made today. And yeah, I appreciate this new temporary space. It's very generous. Okay, first 3 things I'm going to do as soon as I wake up. So, get up. The rest of that routine will stay pretty similar, but then I have to leave and go back to my flat to start work at 8 o'clock. Get up, routine, leave. Nice. What's the routine? Do you remember? Okay. Get up, splash water on the face before looking in the mirror, because you don't know what you're going to see when you look in the mirror before being properly awake. Then come back, prepare your breakfast, meditation. Oh, no. Sit down, roll your ankles, warm your knees, roll your shoulders, roll your neck, meditate, exercise, have your breakfast. Are we giving up coffee completely? Oof. Maybe we skip the morning coffee and we just have one coffee at 10. I think let's try that. We're going to skip a morning coffee. There's actually scientific behind that. Science. There's actually science behind that. Something about the enzymes of coffee and the first hour of being awake, and you should really only have your first cup of coffee after 2 hours or something of being awake. So 10 o'clock. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do that. Fine. Breakfast. That's when I'm going to break my routine and head out the door to go back to my place to start work at 8 o'clock. Nice. So let's see how this new routine goes. It's 5:45 in the morning. I actually woke up at 5 to 5, but I didn't get out of bed until 5:30. Already done the splash the water, done the rolling of my body. Now it's time to meditate. Let's get on with it. Meditation was relatively cruisy. Very distracted, but leveled out is too strong a word, but equalized in my mind a bit. Did a lot of stuff yesterday, so maybe that's freed up a bit of processing space. Exercise, full exercise, Stuck to my break, a lot of effort, but full workout. I've already had breakfast, did not have my coffee. But I'm going to fill out my journal when I get back to my place and just get out the door and on the bus. Okay, well, that was interesting. Bus was too much, couldn't do it. So I walked and then found a share rental scooter, so with the app, blah blah blah, and then walked the rest of the way. So a nice little workout. As I was walking, I did not keep my awareness. I did not notice what was happening until all of a sudden I'm like got my eyes closed, I have my fists in the air, and I'm imagining that I'm just gonna fucking rip my throat out because Jesus Christ, whatever is going on inside there is just like so disastrous, a completely imagined reality. I don't know what. Some quick breathing, you know, and it's at this point where you really notice that you just want to start screaming, you know, because that's obvious. Like, that's some pretty disturbing thinking right there, yeah? And I don't really feel comfortable sharing that right now that it's out there, but you are not your thoughts, and you cannot control your thoughts, right? Even the Zen master of Zen masters of Zen masters cannot control his thoughts. He can just distance himself from them and observe them as the observer, whatever, you know. So did some breathing, increased the tempo of my walking, concentrated on my footsteps. Journal. Top priority today. So many things to do, so many little things to do. I'm gonna focus on my breathing. Starting level game. B. We learned from yesterday. One thing that occurred yesterday, that occurs a lot, is disappointment where people offer more than they can actually deliver. And I keep getting surprised by this because I thought, like, you know, these people are like old enough and mature enough to know that, like, it's just a stupid thing to do, to just offer when you don't know you can actually do something, or to just keep offering even though you don't know if you can actually assist, you know. So we learned that our expectations are higher than the reality, or do not align with reality. Expectations not aligning reality. We are grateful for meditating. We are grateful for routine. And we are grateful for health cover. I will be making my last German healthcare doctor visit today. Then we'll be back to Australia where everything has to be paid for. That's gonna be very slap in the face reality, I think. We are one, we are loved, and I respect you. Alright, let's check out Trello and the calendar. Let's see what's on the calendar first, shall we? Doctor's appointment, meeting with a friend, then an appointment later in the afternoon. Alright, now, social appointment. Going out of Berlin, some friends bought some land. Hopefully it doesn't turn into a pot smoking free-for-all. Okay, later, 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 later. That is done. Bring this to the top and later. I need to add something and cool. It is now 10 to 8. I've got a cup of tea, not a coffee, but a chai, so I do like chai. Some spices in there with some black tea, a little bit of caffeine, a little bit of spice, a little bit of kick. And then we get to work.